Okay. Is it working? I don't know. Hello? Is everything working? I think it is. Da, 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 da. Bum, bum, ba, da, da, ba, ba, ba. Okay. You're getting very early morning me. I'm very tired at the moment. So, yeah, what we're going to be doing today is we're just going to be doing a small, like, still life study because I want to paint, but I don't want to, like, you know. Oh, and my program crashed. So I'm glad I didn't do much. Um, I want to paint, but I don't really want to do character art at the moment because that's a lot more. That takes a lot more time. Um, Instead of just painting what I'm seeing and studying kind of like light and stuff. Um, I need to make sure. Let me. Da, da, da. So, okay, that's working. I'm just gonna mess with some settings real quick. This is always fun to do. We can darken myself. Okay. Da-da. And let's go. It is my stream. I did that as I just set that as kind of like the um I set that as the thumbnail for the hell of it. Okay, let's get this set back up. Okay. I need to make sure this saves. Whenever I try to save a thing on this computer for the first time, it always seems to crash. And I don't really know why, but you know, it's fine. Um, and the thing we're gonna be painting, I have my pen in my mouth to make this easier, so give me a second. We're gonna be painting this. So we're just gonna be kind of trying to paint what I see, which is not something I've really done a whole lot before, except when, like, obviously studying how other artists do certain things. Okay, so let's just get like a really rough sketch in here. So let's get like the cup. I just spat on my tablet. So let's just get like, I'm gonna try and be very loose with this if I can, because that's also something I notice I struggle with when I do art, is I tend to just try and go straight into details. This actually curves more outwards. And like, this doesn't need to be perfect. Like, we're not here to create something absolutely amazing. If we were, I would be doing character art. We're just kind of here to have some fun with art, you know? I'm gonna go all Bob Ross on y'all. And here we have a happy little thingamabob with a happy little tree, and we have a squirrel on our back. Let's see, let's put this kind of here. Everything you make is already perfect. That is so far from true. Like, holy, I have some very shit art. Like, there is some stuff that will probably never see the light of day because I don't think anyone should have their eyes subjected to some of the stuff that I have drawn. Um This doesn't look exactly right, but you know what? It's fine. Again, I need to not get so caught up in details right now. That'll come when I'm actually painting. I feel like this actually needs to come up more in almost an oval-like shape. You're getting very early morning voice me. That's gonna be gravelly. Okay, let's... I always struggle with cups because it's like the rim is thick, but I don't know how to really portray that in a sketch that well. So, I mean, this is looking decent now. It's a mug. And we have like the tomato inside it. The green bit right here. Then we have another one right here. Yeah. I said loose. This isn't, I mean, it's kind of loose. It's loose for me. All right, and then we have the plate. I'm not gonna do the exact same composition because, I mean, I don't feel like it. I'm back and being called. Wait, I'll be back and being called. Oh, okay. I was like, I'm back and being called. I was like, what? Have fun. And this kind of comes more from like here. Like my perspective is going to be a little bit all over the place at the moment, but again, that is fine. Let's get like the middle of the plate kind of goes like right here. And then, I mean, there's like the edge of like the table that goes kind of like, or what I'm assuming is the table. That kind of goes off like right here. Everything kind of is going like boom, 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 boom. It's kind of like this kind of perspective, which is interesting. So yeah, I think this is gonna be almost what we work with. I do feel like down here should be a bit more rounded out than what it is. Now the question is, do I do this? Do I start at grayscale and then start layering color on top? Or what? Like, what's the play here? Talking as if this is a sport. Which I guess in a way art can be thought of that. This, like we have this. This should be a bit thicker. Okay. Yeah, this is, I mean, if I'm being honest, like this, the bottom part here needs to like swoop out more. It needs to go more out than it is and go like that. But I'm getting caught up in details. That's not what I want. Trying to decide if I want to do this in Clip Studio or if I want to do this in Photoshop. Kind of leaning towards Photoshop. So because Photoshop, to me at least, is a lot more like painting friendly than Clip Studio, because Clip Studio's brushes are a little bit weird in that regard. At least to what I'm used to. My audio stream bitrate is low, but what is that? What does it do? I mean, my voice is still going through, so I don't really know. Let's see. I think we will take it to Photoshop. It's been a while since I've painted in Photoshop, and I kind of miss it. So let's go ahead and save this as a Photoshop file. And let's open it. Now we just gotta wait for Photoshop to open. Why is that not moving? There we go. Okay. Let's get my Photoshop stuff set up here. Let's see. We need this. You can see everything I have open on my taskbar. Okay. Let's just dive into it. We're gonna close Clip Studio. Audio stream's current bitrate is 0. 0 is lower than, but it's just not. Hold on, let me go. Audio. Where do I change audio bitrate? The question output. Audio bitrate should be 200 something, so something is a little bit weird there, but it is what it is. Let's start with an underpainting. I need to find like my painting brushes. Have those. I like these ones a lot for painting. Where's a good under coat thing? Would that be hard brown? I mean, we could always use a hard round brush. Kind of don't want to though. I know there's underpainting. Sample. Actually, we'll use these Ross Strauss's brushes. They're fun. Let's go ahead and just do the oil rake brush, maybe. Yeah, this will be fun. I just kind of want to lay down like a background. So we're gonna do this. Ooh, we could do it kind of monochromatic. So if we do like a through here kind of thing. So we'll do background kind of more in this zone. Which I actually want to. I need to let me see here. Is there a window? I know there's a way to set something as kind of like a reference, but I forget how you do that. View. Pattern preview, screen mode, no. Show? No. Hmm. Okay, so what I think we're just gonna do is we're gonna create a smaller document to put this in for now. We'll just do it in like a, we'll do it in this size. Let's grab this layer. We'll pop it into here. Um, oh, what do I want to do? There. And we'll just pop this out like this. And this will be our little reference thing. We just need to, you know, zoom it out some. Oh God, that's not what I meant to do. Fit screen. Oh God, that's okay. I'm running into trouble. Yeah, there we go. That works. Let's get into here. Um, we're gonna work a little bit kind of zoomed out. Move tool. Isn't there like a grab tool? Just rotate. Hand tool. There we go. And we can just. Didn't this allow me to move things? No? Okay, well, that's kind of dumb. I want to move it to like everything to the side. Come on. This is one thing I don't really like in Photoshop is it's kind of just hard to move around the thing. It's like if I zoom in, I can use this. I just want to position it more on the right. Come on. That's so hard to do. Fuck it, we'll deal with it. Okay, enough waiting. Let's get. Alright, that's not quite dark enough for what I'm wanting. So we're just gonna come in here and kind of just like layer some paint in the background. Kind of actually want this a bit smaller. I don't need it huge. Yeah, you know, that's fine. Okay. I should find some music actually. Let's go put on some lo-fi. Why not? Da, 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 da. I don't want Christmas lo-fi. Do this. Okay. Okay, and then let's darken it a bit more and bump it a bit this way. it down some. Um, Brush is a bit easier to work with, actually. Mm-hmm. And unlike a normal painting, we aren't constrained by um layer by one layer. Because screw that, I'm not doing that. That's too much for me. Alright, let's just get like this cup painted in. Or the mug. I know it's a very bright color, but you know what? That's what we're rocking with for right now. We'll change that in a little bit here. We'll layer shadows onto it. I think I am going to try to avoid using the eraser tool as much as I can. I want to get used to like having to like paint away my mistakes. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of just get this color as kind of the base color for our subjects. Includes this plate. It'll also give me a chance to like kind of work on not relying on like the stabilization of a pen like I do in Clip Studio, because I have very unsteady hands. Which I mean isn't necessarily bad. You have to make a bale of cardboard? What? Why did you have to make a bale of cardboard? That sounds interesting. Alright, we have our mug and our plate. The plate is a bit wonky. You know what? There's nothing, that's nothing a little bit more paint can't fix. Why did you have to make a bale of cardboard? It's so random. Okay. And we have our subject. So first things first, we paint big, we detail later. So let's go with like big shadows. Crush all our boxes in a baler so we can ship them off to... Oh, that sounds kind of fun. I want to crush things. Crushing shit is amazing. So yeah. Now, because I am painting digitally, I can use some of the shortcuts. So like, let's paint. So I can lock this layer. Let's go ahead and just paint some of our big shadows on the plate and the cup. Like, this whole area is in darkness. Crushing things. Yes. Crushing shit. Breaking shit, I should say, is one of my all-time favorite things to do. Because I'm really good at it. I can't build stuff, but I can break stuff. It's a lot easier to break something than it is to, you know, make it good. Alright. Well, we'll go with the round brush for now. No, I want the painting textures. I kind of want to do it all with painting brushes. That sounds fun. Like, we'll use this one for right now because this gives us a bit more detail work, I think. Both exactly. Destruction is amazing. Let's refine some of these shadows a little bit. Don't need to do a whole lot yet, but we definitely want to add some like this right here. Grab some of this back and work it in here. Need to make sure pressure sensitivity is on. Oh, that's size. I want pressure sensitivity. So that'll make blending a bit easier. Alright, we'll leave that like that. This light kind of comes all the way down like that. If you give me classes on how to draw, I want to learn so I can make my own stuff without using a base. Okay, so I can help a little bit. I am still very much a beginner. Like, I've only been doing art. Hold on, I started really trying, I think, late 2019. So it's been about 3 years. So like I can give some help with like basics and stuff, but I can provide like a lot of like people like YouTubers and stuff that I follow, like art YouTubers that I follow that have helped me immensely. But I can't guarantee that I can help that much. But I can try at some point whenever, time opens up. It's the biggest issue with things right now is I just don't have a lot of time for a lot of stuff. I think in here we kind of want more this color. Oops. Pressing all the wrong buttons. But yes, I can try at some point. Because yeah, as a writer, being able to do comics would be nice. I also write sometimes. I don't write as much as I used to, which is kind of sucky, but it is what it is. All right, let's get some like red in here for these tomatoes. Yeah, and I think we're gonna keep things like fairly desaturated because that sounds fun to me. It's not what I'm used to. I'm used to big, bright colors. This is a lot more fun to me. I want to challenge myself a bit. Being a writer is hard nowadays. I know, right? No one reads. And it's just sucky because it's like books are life to me. If I did not have books, like if I did not grow up reading, I don't think I would be an artist or any kind of creative art. Like writing to me is it's a form of art, and it's one of the best forms of art. So yeah, when people don't read, it's kind of like, guys, why? What's the point of not reading? Like, I don't understand. Reading is amazing. But then people are just like, yeah, I don't read because, there's movies and shows and I can always just play a game for a story if I want to. And it's like, bitches, no. No, 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 no. Okay? Yes, you're slightly correct, but also, no, fuck that. You're also wrong because here's the thing. In movies, and especially movies, the story, you're only getting a brief part of it. Okay, they have to squeeze that story into about like 2 hours of time, maybe 2 hours. Usually it's about an hour and 30. So it's like, why are you just getting a part of the story when you could go, read a book it's based off of and get like days worth of story, depending on how slow you read or how fast. So it's like, why not do that? Why not enjoy a story to its fullest and then also enjoy it the quick version? And then you can compare, like, did they keep this part in? Did they get rid of this part? Is this part how I envisioned it in the book? It's a lot more fun, to me at least. Without the writer, exactly, there's nothing. Like, the writer is basically the gardener. They grow the show, they create it, they make sure it's healthy. Sometimes some people don't. And then they are like, here, go turn this into something, but please don't ruin my baby. And then what do you know, they get their baby ruined sometimes. But writing is so much fun. I want to do it more, because I have so many stories I want to write. Like, I have a whole comic I want to do. I don't think I would ever have time to draw it myself, so it'll probably have to be down the line when I can hopefully pay other artists to help me with it. But it involves, let me see here if I can. It involves one of my favorite characters to draw of mine, which is this girl. She's one of the main characters in it, and she's just so much fun. And I want to do a comic. That's her in a beach outfit thing because I wanted to draw beachy. I have two babies I would love to turn into a comic and maybe eventually a show. You gotta just write it and do it. As hard as that may be, just gotta just get in there. And yeah. Okay. This is looking interesting so far. Let's come in here and maybe mess with the background a little more. I don't think I'm gonna do like a super detailed background just because I kind of like the idea of leaving it a bit loose. Loosened and fun. Let's get a bit of a brighter color right here. The light's kind of coming in like this. Like it's going kind of in like a flashlight kind of way. I've come a long way in my writing. I still need to work on detailing. I'm not the best with that, but I am good at dialogue and close combat fighting. If you know what you need to work on, then that's already like you're already on your way to figuring out like what you need to like you're already set. Like you just gotta write something to better explore those themes. Then because that's like half the battle. Like you could be a good writer but struggle with something, but then not realize you struggle with it and realize like, oh shit, I'm writing crap, but I don't understand why I'm writing crap. So you just gotta go start writing those kinds of scenes. Start writing, force yourself to write more detail. Like, do it. Okay. I do think actually the light needs to come just cover down here as well. Like we're kind of drawing this upper portion. And like it's a bit lighter here. And thank you. I think it's coming along. I enjoy doing painting like this. I just don't do it enough. Which kind of sucks, but I don't know. I'm much more invested in character art right now. This is what I really enjoy doing. Let's grab a mixer brush. Let's come in with the mixer tool. Grab this one. How does this work exactly? Oh, that's fun. Oh, this is cool. Okay. So could I do this and kind of like... Mixer tool's a bit laggy. Alright, this is also a good way for me to practice like what I struggle with in art is like starting messy and then kind of like, do you do painting on an easel or just digital? So I want to do traditional painting. It's just the like it's just expensive to do, like the materials and everything, because like I don't have, my family doesn't have painting tools, really not good ones. So like I would have to invest in brushes, paint, an easel, a canvas, and all of that stuff, which would be a few $100s. um but I would love to, like I've done it before a few times, and I've always enjoyed it. It's just a more expensive kind of thing to do, unfortunately. Okay, let's get in here and let's detail this some. Actually, I'm curious. I play around with curves. What will come of it? We can brighten it. Go to our reds. I don't really want to mess with curves. Yeah, it's a lot more expensive. Like I've looked at canvases and like even just small canvases are usually around $20 to $30, and like I would want one that's probably like, I don't know, about the size of my monitor. I don't know what the size of my monitor is, but it's fairly, it's like a pretty decent size, and I feel like a canvas that size should be around like 50 to 70, 80. So yeah, it's an expensive thing. Alright, let's come in here and let's do some more rich colors. Screw keeping it desaturated. I want to draw a tomato. Let's come in here. Let's refine this a bit. Actually, I think we can keep it kind of desaturated. We'll do like some subsurface scattering kind of thing around the shadowy areas on these. Yeah, and then we can come in here with like, let's say this kind of color. And we'll get in here with this. And yeah, this is kind of shadowy areas, so. Yeah, we can boom. And a bit of bounce light around here. But yeah. So for learning art, one thing I highly recommend doing as much as you can is to just watch people paint. Like just go find like time lapses or just full video, like full process drawing processes, and watch how they do things. Like figure out, like watch how they would like render a piece of grass or something like that. Is stuff like that. Just seeing it done is one of the most useful things when it comes to learning. Because this is how I've learned a lot of this. It's like I would consume how other people draw, and if something stuck out to me, I would try it and just be like, oh, so this is how they do this kind of thing. Okay, that makes somewhat sense. That makes some sense. Um, it's just like you gotta. It's a visual study. At least for me, that's how I always learn. It's just I watch and then I do, and I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm not gonna do perfectly. Like someone can do perfectly the minute they start, then that is skill and talent, which I don't really have either. Like I'm not that skilled. One thing I like to think I'm just super stubborn, and once I want to learn something, I'm going to consume everything I can about it, and I'm going to learn as best I can. I've been drawing like with art. I got into it and I was like, this looks so much fun. And next thing I know, I'm drawing pretty much daily for 3 years. And this is where I'm at. Um, so it's just a lot of I don't know, I don't think I'm really skilled. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just throwing things out there. Please don't crash. Motherfucker. Oh no. My thing crashed. No. I didn't save. I made the age-old mistake. Um, shit. Hold on, let's see if it auto-saved anything. I know I need to. I always just forget. This is why I stopped using Photoshop for a while. This is just it has a habit of just randomly crashing, which sucks. Oh, hold on. It has to have saved something. Let me go look. Adobe. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait. There's a recovered one. Oh, thank God, not that much progress is lost. Okay. Okay. You know what? We didn't lose a horrible amount. Oh god, did it crash again? Oh my god. Photoshop, what the hell? Okay. If it keeps doing this, I'm just gonna swap back to Clip Studio and hope I can do that. That's what I'm trying to do. I think my computer's taking a shit right now. Okay, it's still here, it's still here. Oh my god, it's gonna crash again. It's like whenever I try to save it, it crashes. Like, what is this? Oh my fucking god. What is this? Oh my god. Someday. Okay. Like, this is, I don't know why Photoshop does this. Like, no other program on my computer does this. It's just Photoshop. You save it as a PNG or something first, then do it another way. Well, the thing is, I don't want to save it as a PNG just because I can't paint it as well, like, because I won't have my layers. But you know what? It's fine because we got it saved now. Um, and now we just gotta hope that it decides to not take a shit again. Um, Slightly annoying, but you know what? I can either get upset at it or I can accept that it is gonna happen. And I would rather, you know, not get upset at it. Okay, so yeah, where were we? I'm gonna pull this down to here. One thing I wish I could do is move this more on to the right. But it doesn't let me. Whee! Make a bot that autosaves every. Well, I have it set, I thought, in preferences. Let me see here. Let's just go to general real quick. Should. File handling. No. Or maybe it doesn't do that. I know, Clip Studio has an autosave function that autosaves like every 15 minutes. It's really all I need, but I don't. Okay. So like it's saving recovery files, which is nice, but it's not necessarily what I'm wanting. Performance is fine. Yeah, I don't think there is a way to autosave on here. I don't really know how to make a bot that does it, but I could probably Google it. There might be a plugin for it, honestly. Okay. You know, either accept what happened or get upset. I'm just gonna accept what happened and move on. Oh. Okay. Because it is what it is. Okay. Cat in a box. I don't know. I want like fun brush to use. That's a texture brush. That's not really what I need. I don't want that flower brush. Da 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 da. Let's go. Let's just use. I much prefer this brush back, if I'm being honest, because I really. But I want paint. I want. Okay. You know what? We're gonna do. What brush was I using? I can't remember what I was using. Was it this one? Yes, it was this one. Okay. Yeah, let's get in here. Let's catch up on what I had been doing, which is the shadows. Oh. Some weird looking one that looked like a splatter. Yeah, I think it was this one. Or yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this one. I don't know why this is making me want to do a character portrait. That's not really what we're here for right now. Let's grab like this and brush it in because no shadow is like directly is like full shadow. There's always different lights in it. There's always, well, unless it's like, okay, I take that back. There are sometimes where it's a full shadow, but here on this tomato, there isn't. Because you can see on the image here, there's a light like bouncing up and coming through here, which also means like there's a small reflection right here, and that means it's bouncing light around. We also want to grab like some different colors here and put them in. They will be worked out, don't worry, or blended in more. And what we can do is come get a bit more of a saturated shadow, which is the really hard shadow, which is about right here. And then like it can come through here as well. And then here is kind of just scattered a bit more. And then we could saturate this a little bit more and have kind of, no, that's too bright. Let's do like right here. A bit more right here. Yeah, should be fine. Yeah, and at this point, it's kind of just put down details. That's kind of where we're at right now. Put down some details, try and flesh everything out. And hope things work. Right here, actually, because it's overlapping a little bit, we're actually gonna come here. Do a bit of a darker edge right there. So that way this bright part will stand out a bit more and make it look like it's going over in front of it. Okay, let's... Basically what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get the tomatoes on a layer above the mug because I think it'll stand out a bit more and it'll be a bit easier to paint. I do think like this, honestly, I wonder what a goth Kai would look like. Probably not that good. Probably not something people want to see. Yeah, light kind of comes in right here. And basically, what we can do now is brush. Okay, well, that's not really working, but basically when we merge all this together, we can touch up some of the details. But yeah, if we do this, so like we have, oops, supposed to be on this layer. The shadow from kind of cast by the tomato kind of goes out. We can get some of this reddish color. So one thing I love about painting like this is like I don't know about that one. But like the light in this kind of painting like this, like it doesn't need to be softened, which is something I tend to try and always do when I draw or paint. I get so caught up in like things blending really well. So this is a really nice like little practice to get me kind of out of that mindset of like things must be perfectly blended or else I fail. Just not a good mindset to have with this kind with art. Because there's all sorts of different styles. Now something I'm noticing here around this rim is right where the light is meeting it. Very dark. Like around this edge. What we can do actually, take this color. This edge needs to be a bit smaller. It's like it's gonna be bigger up here and then it thins out on this side some. It actually has a hard stop right there. This is another thing. I'm practicing my observation skills, which are, let's be honest, pretty subpar. Art never fails, it learns. Exactly. There's no such thing as failing art. There's only learning from small mistakes and happy little accidents. So something I'm noticing is this rim actually needs to go like this. Like it needs to go out a bit more. And this one needs to come like that. Okay. All right, let's work a little bit on like the plate and stuff. Let's grab like this color. Let's actually get this part done. It's like we have this, grab this kind of color. One thing we have is we have this hard cutoff between light and shadow right here. And then we can come in here with this color and do this part. Just kind of just, and then get this color, which kind of continues around like this. We're now just kind of like separating everything from each other. Like the cup from the plate from the tomato, tomato from everything. This is where we get to really play with the art. Like there should be slight light down here. This part can also fall into this color-ish right here. What's interesting about this light is it kind of it fades out here a bit. If we kind of like wrap this around, brush back into it like that. And I don't want to soften this a bit. Like the darkest part of this cup is up here, as there's very little light hitting it. So if we can bring this down, brush the light a little bit into it, just kind of mix it together. Oh. That's looking a bit better. Let's come here and work on this plate a little bit. I'm gonna zoom out for this part because it'll be a bit easier, I think. Da, da, da. And what we can see actually with the tomato is there's a little bit of light behind it. Like this. Is intriguing. And then you get the harsh kind of like reddish shadow right there. We want this to be kind of more here. Then we have the light, which make this a bit brighter. Comes through right there. The rim. It's creeping around, yeah. And like the light itself ends over here. Don't go into the light, go into the dark. Like, I think this is looking okay. It definitely needs a lot of shaping. So we're actually going to go ahead and save to be safe. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I somehow did that. Okay, we're just gonna back this up. Okay, and now we're gonna group it all. And we're gonna duplicate the group. That way, if I mess anything up, I have something to go back to. We're now going to merge all of this. So now we have this. Now the goal here is to do edge cleanup. We're gonna come here and take our background colors. Try and harden the edges without ruining too much of our inside. Like nothing's, it's not gonna be straight or anything. But you know what? Not meant to be. Edging has a cleanup? Huh? I mean, it does here because I suck. Let's just... And like this rim needs to come more like this. And then we'll take this. Like this is a thin rim because of how far from this farther from the view. Or farther from the point of view of the viewer. And then here. We'll take this. Like this part should be like this. Hi, Tucker. How are you, dude? Right over your head, and then you made it better. I am a little confused at the moment. Tucker, if you puke on my desk, I will be upset. Please don't. Oh my god, select the color. We're gonna go here. Alright, the edge cleanup is going okay. Come down here. Select this. Select this color. Yeah. This is looking cool. Read it again. Edge. Oh. Yeah, that did go right over my head. Okay. Oh yeah, it looks like a face right there. It looks like an alien face. Okay. I mean, this is looking kind of nice so far. It's really just refining now, which we're going to start doing that on a new layer because I don't want to break it. You said it. Does you say it's because... Oh my god. Okay. uh... Unintentional dirty joke. Or dirty saying, I guess. I don't know. Unintentional dirtiness. Let's make sure we get this cleaned up. And how I want to paint on like an actual canvas right now. That sounds like so much fun at the moment. So I think we need some brighter highlights. Or light, I should say. It's like the light that's coming into here is super bright. And that's kind of leaking back here is also super bright. And we can kind of just fade it out right here. And here. And it's okay if it gets a little messy because we'll clean it in a second. Like this side has a very hard edge. Right here. We need to keep it that way. Yeah, that's looking a bit better. Close enough. Wait, close enough for what? For the dirty joke or what? Yeah, so this area, like this part of the rim, very bright. Same with like right here. Which we actually need to then get the shadow back. It's not going to be as dark as what's in there actually. So let's take this one. Da, 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 da. And like it's also pretty bright up here. This is where it's a little bit interesting up here because like it feels like you have this really hard part right there and then it kind of like feathers out into this like darkish bit. Just really, really neat. So we'll kind of do it like that. Unintended dirtiness. Oh. I feel like that's like my forte by like somehow. I unintentionally say things that sound dirty, but that's not how I mean them. Okay. Right, before we do any more on the mug, let's come back to the tomato. Oh, I accidentally swapped to my eraser. We're gonna actually thicken it over here. Get that tomato thick and juicy. Like someone's thighs. You have a dirty mind sometimes. When you like dark humor, it goes. That is valid, and that is true. um. All right, let's get some more light on this tomato. Like, there's definitely like some oranginess in it. Is interesting. Like, it's more like around here-ish. I need to remember, like, I'm not here to like blend in all the colors. Just put them down, get the rough kind of shape of it all. Let's actually get this bit here. Right, that needs to be much darker. Darker and desaturated. Come on, it's still too saturated. And right here as well. See, this is the power of kind of like color theory, because like it seems darker back here almost than it does here. Just kind of neat. I like that. And yeah, let's do boom. Big and juicy, so I bet your thighs are I don't know about that one. I like what we can do here to add more depth to these. Add a little bit of light to them. And let's not forget about adding a bit of color bouncing to the tomato. And we can come in here with an even darker shadow. Kinda dot around some places. Especially places we don't think light would be hitting on them. And it also allows me to mess with how things move from the center here. Let's go a little bit brighter and add a bit more light to this. That's looking cool. And then one thing we definitely need, we need to sharpen up this highlight and then bleed it out some. And sharpen up this one, bleed it out. Let's grab some colors from here. Color pick that is, and let's start, you know, getting this one nice and juicy. Add some of this richness to it. Break it up from the edge a bit. Sharpen these edges up. Okay. And then let's grab some of this, dot this kind of in here, and we can start kind of blending this out a bit. And then grab this. Can't. Yeah. I both like it, but then also it feels like it's missing a lot. It's definitely not as refined as it could be, especially on the mug. What time is it? 10:23. Okay, I have a couple hours. How long do I want to spend on this is the question. Let's come into here. Oh. You know what they say. I don't know where I'm going with that. Yeah, so we're gonna be adding the darks. Shiny mug, yeah. Up here is just like where it's like in super dark, so we just gotta like blend this out. Ooh, without going on the rim. Give it a nice shiny rim. Essentially grab this kind of color. Um, uh, oh, come on. Select the damn color. Okay, it's coming along. You know, I think this might be my first time painting a still life. I don't know if I've ever done that before. Alright, I need to just like look away for a second. That way, so we're just gonna zoom it out. We'll hide this for now. Because like I wanna give my eyes a break from it for a second so I can pick out what needs to be done differently. Okay. But how's your day going, guys? How's everyone's day doing? How's everything going? Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I don't usually like I love doing painting style stuff, but I don't do it often just because of how much time it takes and it's not as like refined as stuff I typically do. Because my brain really prefers like sharpness and like just more, I don't know, refined art. My day is so far going pretty good. I basically woke up and started doing this. This has been my day so far, which I think is a good start to the day. Da, 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 da. All right. Da, da. All right, let's zoom in on this. Oh, I'm zooming in on the wrong thing. I mean, zoomed out like this, it looks pretty good. Okay. I'm liking it. I think one thing we could definitely do, maybe turn up the saturation. Maybe we'll do that at the end. This is always cool. The state of the refining. It's always neat to see it. Oh, whoops. Okay. Let's keep refining. And we're going to come into the mug. We ain't done here. Oh, my phone beeped at me. Oh. There's also another thing I need to work on. I need to work on working a bit more zoomed out. I have a habit of like coming in like this, be like, do everything, and then I zoom out and it's like, oh shit, I didn't take an account of how this would affect like the whole painting overall. I was just thinking of like this one small little bit that, while it's important, it's not the whole piece. So like I shouldn't zoom in like that. We're going to what into the mud? What? Zoom. What did I say? I said zoom. I said zoom, didn't I? We're actually gonna grab this color, which is actually gonna be kind of what around here. We're gonna zoom into the cup. What did I say? We're going to come into the mud. What? I didn't say that. Did I? Could have. I mean, I'm not really paying attention to what's coming out of my mouth right now. So here we need to sharpen this up. And maybe even come here. And this bit is the bounce light from kind of this light bouncing this way, which does actually hit about here. And we can come in right here, kind of add this line. That. And this light kind of continues down here-ish, but it definitely comes like out here where it meets up with this kind of light. Went back and clipped it, so missed everything you said. I don't even know what I said, so it's fine. Why did you clip it? Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. We're gonna kind of just fill in this area like this. Because funny, I mean, fair. I can't argue with that. Shiny rim. Da, da. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Then we need to make sure, honestly, maybe this color. Yeah, this is more the color that would be in here. Oh my god, okay. This is more the color that'd be here. So if we can just kinda smooth this out, spread the render it out a little. Da, da, da. Come on. Yeah, that's looking a lot better actually. And I would just need to keep kind of, because of the texture of a coffee mug is like smooth, we need to try and blend it as much as we can. Which blending like this is not my strong suit. Actually very difficult for me, which is why this is good practice. Right, it's coming along. I'm gonna Google something real quick. Oh, my nose itches. Okay. Ignore the wonky arm that just appeared on the screen. Trying to decide like how much farther I want to take it, because I'm not entirely sure. Like, I'm really happy with where it's at. I know it can be better, but it's like, how much time do I want to put into it is the question. Kind of like, da-da. Ba-da. Da-da. Okay. This looks really good. Thank you. I'm trying. um And if we go back to like, this is the refining so far, which is nice. Not bad. Not entirely sure how that stuff ended up there. Not awful. I think. Kind of what I want to do now though is filter. Actually, what I want to do is save. It's been a bit since I saved. Yeah, we definitely want to get a save in there. And then filter, let's go to liquefy. It'll look a little weird, but that's fine. I just want to like curve it a bit right here. Oh. Like, it's looking all right. My brain, all it wants to do right now is go in and render the hell out of it. And I'm trying so hard not to because, like, the goal of this is to not get wrapped up in a bunch of details. It's to just have some fun and, you know, just explore a little, experiment. And it's very difficult for my brain to do. It's like I just want it to be rendered. Like this. Yeah, that separates that from the plate. I feel like another thing I should do with the liquefy is like exactly. The more fun you have with something, the more you're gonna get out of it. That's just facts. Do this slightly. Liquefy. Already really outdone yourself. Thank you. I'm trying. This is again not exactly what I'm used to. So it's not gonna be like the best thing in the world, but it is cool looking. I feel like what I need to do really make this kind of like pop. I'm gonna get a bit more blue there. Go red. Um, yeah, that looks kind of cool. No, I don't want color balance. Oh, what's the thing that I'm looking for? Color lookup? No. Channel mixer, no. Selective color, here we go. All right, this needs to just stay 0. And I can stay at 1. Bump that way. This way. Yellows. Blues. Not really changing much. Here we go. That kind of looks neat, but no. Leave this at 0. Greens. Yeah, a bit more of a rich color to it now. So I think what I'm gonna do now is kind of like render out the plate a little bit more. Then I might just say it's done because this isn't supposed to be like a finished piece. It's just supposed to be a bit of it's supposed to be painterly. That's why I gotta get through my head. It's a painterly kind of thingy. Come on, head. Let's not get caught up in the details. Da, da. Okay. Oh my god. Another bot? Um, oh my god. Another sex bot, of course. I just saw it and my instincts kicked. It was like, get rid of this now. Tucker, if you knock that light over, I'm gonna be upset. Please don't do it. Uh, uh, Why did my phone beep at me? Da-da. We want this. Dun. I think I'm gonna say that this is finished. I'm gonna leave it here. A quick little 2 hour, quick, I say, quick 2 hour study. It could definitely be better, but I think it was just fun to mess with it. I'm gonna do a bit of like touch ups too, real quick. I think like just mess with some colors. Um, See if there's anything that stands out to me. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Okay, there was. Which one was it? This one. I really like this one. Oh, not what I meant to do. Alright, if I'll load what I'm trying to do here. Okay, cool. I'm actually quite happy with this. Like, this is really pretty, actually. Go ahead. And let's grab this brush real quick. Oh, oops. I will agree with you on that one. When I'm not happy, it's a shit show. Well, this actually turned out pretty. I like it. Now, the real test. I don't know if I want to do this, but I'm gonna do it. What happens if I flip it? What happens if I flip the image around? Like what? Like how many mistakes am I gonna notice? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and transform. Flip horizontal. Alright, there's definitely quite a few mistakes, but you know what? It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. But yeah, a still life study. I did flip it. There's some perspective mistakes and stuff, but like I wanted to treat this like as if I was working on a canvas. If you're working on a canvas, you can't flip things. Unless, I mean, you could use a mirror, I guess, but like, yeah. So I challenged myself. This was fun. I want to do this again sometime. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll export it later. I need food though. I haven't eaten, and I need food. So I'm gonna go for now. Thank you for hanging out, Derpy. And I hope the rest of your day goes well.